Hello, my name is Ashley A. Woods, and I am going to draw Lady Castle for you. I actually came to the studio today with a sketch already drawn in my sketchbook here. So what I really want to do is one of my favorite parts of the process, inking. What I'm using right now for this quote-unquote inking stage are watercolors. So right now I just want to get my brush super drenched, get as much water as I can into it. We have a point with our bristles. I want to just brush in Aeve's face and features. I love starting out with eyes and just, build up that consistency until you find the level of darkness. And when I started doing brush work with watercolors, it was really experimentation. Once you start seeing people and objects and animals as shapes, you break everything down geometrically. Sometimes I'll jump ahead to another section of the body. I was just painting her face, and then I jump down to the collar of her shirt. That helps me better plan how I'm going to connect that line, that represents her neck. I'm going to switch to a bigger brush real quick for Aeve's hair. I'm just going to paint this in fully, spare a few spots that represents highlights. One thing you want to consider is lighting so that you can know where to let up on those brush strokes. Add as much dimension as possible. Something fantastical like Lady Castle, you think of script type writing or calligraphy. So I think the brush carries that over well. I definitely feel like working traditionally is more rewarding than digitally. It's much more intimate. Sometimes it can be difficult to tell how much growth you're achieving if you're always working on the computer. When you work traditionally, you hold on to 100% of your personality. There were some artists that influenced me with inking. Hiroaki Samura, he does Blade the Immortal. He does a lot of watercolor and acrylic work. Also, Joshua Middleton. During my teen years, I was really into Capcom. I still am, but I would look at their art. There was this image of a ninja character named Ibuki. It was just heavy brush strokes and a white background, and it wasn't a lot going on, but it was a lot of emotion and feeling there. So when I seen that, I was just really inspired by it. She's done for now. We're going to move up higher to Merinor. Drawing the characters for Lady Castle is pretty fun. I like projects that give new experiences. The characters are pretty complex, even though the story isn't heavy. I wanted to give her armor that makes her look strong, hence this shoulder armor right here. The angles, I feel like they insinuate some type of strength. It's not just all curves, but at the same time, the design itself, isn't too masculine. The writer and creator of Lady Castle, Delilah, she did have a ballpark range as for how she wanted the characters to be represented. So right here, she has little tassels on her scarf around her neck. I like to paint in or define the tassels first. And also being mindful of whatever background action with Merinor's sword. Okay, now I'm gonna sign it. So I'm just gonna, yay! I'm Ashley A. Woods, and these are the ladies of Lady Castle.